Hello Aries, this is the Mystic Kitten. My name is Michelle. I'm going to do a reading today for you for March 2020. If you'd like to find me for a private reading, you can do so on Facebook on my page Mystic Kitten. Please like, subscribe, and share these videos so that the message can make it to whoever that it feels it needs to. So here's the scoop, Aries. This is the third time I'm going to try to record this message. I normally pull all the cards out on camera so that you can see them come out. You can see that they come out organically. But I feel like there is somebody who desperately needs to hear this. A few people. So we're going to run through this again. It's going to move quickly. I know the story very well now. So please, you may want to go back and watch it a second time if I talk too fast or I go through the storyline too fast. So we're going to start with the first cards that I pulled, which are these. So the bottom of the deck, the underlying energy is responsibility. That was backed by rest and breath of life. Aries, you're carrying too much. You're taking on everybody else's responsibilities rather than letting them carry themselves. The problem with this is everybody gets these responsibilities. They have these woes. They have these things that come up in their life to teach them something. So when people come to you and they seek your counsel, that's great to help them. But when that is done, when they've walked away, when you've talked it out, when the coffee has been poured and the cup is empty, it is time for you to hand that stick back. Because if you look in here, see, he has all these sticks on his back. He's carrying not just his, but he's carrying everybody's sticks, everybody's problems, everybody else's responsibilities. He's made his own. So your past energy is the Wren and the Horse. The Wren talks about change. It talks about embracing the new season. It talks about new cycles, one ending, one beginning. It talks about beginnings. Okay? The Horse is very instinctual. It runs completely on instinct. It doesn't use logical thinking at all. So this, and it's fast moving energy. So this change came in fast, it charged in, and I don't think you were ready for it. I don't think you were ready for it to take hold the way it did. In part because you had too many responsibilities. You were like, no, I can't. I haven't finished what I can't. There's no time. There's not enough time. In your current energy, you've got clearance and you've got abundance. So the abundance, I think, has a dual meaning for this. One, you have an abundance of these responsibilities that you're carrying, because if you look, we have the clearance, which is sticks that you've put down. You're clearing them out because you've been carrying too many. So you've finally decided that it's time to clear some of those out. You know that you have to just, whether they're old emotions, other people's bullshit, whatever it is, you've started to sort through that stuff. But there's still an abundance of shit that you've got on your back that you just need to yeet. You need to just yeet it out. You need to Marie Kondo that shit and just if it does not spark joy, if it is not your responsibility, you need to hand that stick back to whoever it belongs to. You need to look at that stick and really contemplate why it's on your back. Why are you carrying that weight? Is it hurt? Is it despair? Is it something you're holding on to? Is it a grudge? What negative field does it carry that you can work through so that you can stuff that stick in the ground and go, I'm done. I dealt with it. And it will lighten the load. Because the other part of this abundance card is abundance is coming to you. And the reason I say that is because now in your future energy, you've got the Sot and you've got the moon over water. Or moon on water, sorry. So the thought talks about like the coming of new and being playful and being receptive. The thought is receptive. It looks for the abundance, and it's open to that abundance. The moon over water is wish fulfillment. You've got the moon. It's an emotional. I get, because of the water. Whenever I see water in a card from this deck, it really, really resonates with me on an emotional level. So it signifies to me that this is like emotional wish fulfillment. This isn't about getting rich or manifesting your perfect home or whatever. This is about manifesting your perfect you, your perfect relationship, your perfect, like, emotions. This is about emotional fulfillment. Okay? So I clarified the horse, which gave me the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. And I'm feeling like there's a union of some kind coming in. Now, this could be a new friendship. This could be a new lover. This could be a new job offer. But something's coming in that's going to fulfill you emotionally. It's a wish fulfillment on an emotional level. Okay? I then clarified clearance. I got the Fool, the Five of Cups in reverse, and materialism in reverse. So this is, as far as I'm concerned, this is just telling me that you know that you have to move forward. You know you're ready. You want to move forward, but you're still looking back. So you're still worried about those people that have gotten so used to you taking care of their baggage, their responsibilities, that now you're worried. Can they do it on their own? Are they even capable? Because you've been carrying their load for so long that now you're looking back and you're like, well, I want to do this, but shit, can they do it on their own? I just don't know if they can. They're going to have to. Because if they do not, they cannot learn those lessons. They can't. And all you're getting from it is strife. You're not learning lessons from that. That's not part of your life's path. Otherwise, those sticks would have your name on it, not theirs. The Five of Cups, when it's upright, it talks about despair, not being able to see the abundance you have. But because it's in the reverse, this tells me that you're starting to see that. You're starting to see those cups that are still full. You're starting to be able to be receptive of those blessings that are starting to come to you. And materialism in the reverse talks about understanding the difference between wants and needs. Being able to say to yourself, I want to do that, but I don't need to do that. I want to take care of these people, but I don't need to take care of these people. It also talks about being able to realize, like, negative from positive relationships, negative relationships, positive situations, negative situations, positive feelings within yourself, negative feelings within yourself. So being able to really distinguish them and separate them so that you can work through them and you can embrace the positive and kind of clear out that negative. So then I clarified the thought. You got Temperance, the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, or the Two of Pentacles, sorry, was in the reverse. The Five of Swords is upright, and the Eight of Swords is upright, and the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. This tells me that you know you've waited long enough. So whatever this union is, you've been waiting for it. You've been trying to manifest it. It's your emotional wish fulfillment. You see that, you know it, you recognize it. You don't have any, it's not a choice to be made. You know the choice. You know your answer. You know what's true to you. If this was this way, I'd say that you were juggling back and forth on which way to go. But I feel like you've made your decision. Okay? But for the other energy, because when these fell out, these two fell out together, and then these two fell out together, which tells me that they're for two different energies. And I get a different energy from both of them. Because one is very definitive. It is what it is. This is it. And this is very negative. So we've got the Eight of Swords, which is like resentment, anger, frustration. And then we've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, which talks about not wanting to do the work. If it had been upright, I'd say that they were angry, but they see the work ahead of them. Because it's in the reverse, this tells me that they're turning a blind eye and they're going, no, that work doesn't need to be done. Until this work is done on this other party's, or this somebody, there is an energy within this new union that's coming in. Whether it's you, Aries, or whether it's them. Until this work is done, and you can sort out, because it's, the work needs to be done on all of this negative energy. So once you can like clear that out, then this, you can have that abundance. It's there. It's waiting for you. You just have to reach up and grab it. But you're not going to be able to reach it until you clear out that energy. You just won't be able to. I am going to use the book for the animal wisdom tarot cards that I pulled for you guys. So we've got the Seeker of Fossils. So you got the llama, the Seeker of Fossils. His message is center your body, free your mind. And then we got the 10 of Branches, which is the Scarab Beetle, 10 of Branches. And his message is live large, embrace the process of change. And that's what this is, right? You need to embrace that change because it's going to, whoever it is, somebody's going to have to embrace that, those horrible, nasty feelings to be able to rise above them in order to have this. Because you don't get this when you're all pissed off. You just can't. And then for your manifestation card for the month of March, you got Labyrinth, transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration, enlightenment. So I want you to really think about that when you are in your everyday going about, when in conversations, in things that you're putting your energy in, really ask yourself, how does this resonate with me? Does this make me happy? Am I doing this for, what reason am I doing this for? Because in order to get this, you need to be vibrating high enough. But if you are this, you're vibrating low. So you need to deal with all those sticks so that your abundance can come in. So you can really embrace that change and feel the full effect of it. All right? This is what I have for you for March, Aries. I really hope that this resonates with some of you. Again, if it doesn't resonate, as it will not resonate with all of you, please remember you can always check your other signs in your chart. My name is Michelle. I am the Mystic Kitten. Please like, subscribe, and share. You have yourself a beautiful March, Aries. Blessed be.